your name. Ah, they say, there you go. He told them how to pronounce Yahweh. False. I've seen so much time wasted. If, in fact, Jesus meant here, I've shown them how to pronounce Yahweh, or Yahuwah, or Yahweh, or why didn't anybody in the New Testament bother to put that in there? We know from the Greek Old Testament, you can attempt to put the Yahweh name. Some of the manuscripts do. You can. They didn't know how to pronounce it, but they attempt to write Yod-Heh, Vav-Heh, the divine name. In some Greek manuscripts, in the New Testament, never. Not one. So this is a misunderstanding. Matthew's name over here is Matthew. He's Matthew, but he's not Matthew. Matthew here is everything that Matthew stands for. His whole ideals, his character, his origin. So your name in Hebrew thinking, not in English thinking, is everything you are and everything you stand for. Tracy is Tracy, but that's not her name. In Hebraic thinking, Tracy is somebody who's given her heart to God and his cause, and Jesus' cause, and works hard with the Russian people. Everything you stand for. That's what name means. I have given them your name means I've revealed your immortality program. That would be it. To them. That's what Jesus did, right? He disclosed the Father. All the Father's plans. Jesus speaks for the Father. If you're hearing Jesus, you're hearing the Father, not that he is the Father. That brings us to the UPC. Millions of folk out there. United Pentecostal Church. They said, wait a minute, I see it. They said, God is obviously one person. They saw that. Then they say, well, Jesus is God, so he must be the Father. See how mad this is? It ain't very good, folks. It's the best they could do. They say the Son is the Father. Well, no Son is his own Father. That's just impossible. You're smiling. That's millions of these folk in church as we speak who do not understand it. Are you concerned? Not good to have cyanide in your coffee, not good to have confusion and inconsistency in your mind. The whole immortality program. I, Father, have revealed to these dear folk he's talking to your whole immortality plan for man. Who you are and what you're doing in this world. Right. Isn't that great? Right. About the name. This word name occurs very often in this chapter. It's all about the name, the name, the name. Right. And you can see how terribly off track people get when they're trying to argue about the name being Yahweh, and let's just pronounce Yahweh correctly, or Yahshua. It's an awful word. There's no word Yahshua. I want to say that to the camera. If you want to do the Hebrew name for Jesus, Yeshua, or the long form, Yehoshua, you can do that. If you want to do it, I don't recommend it. It sounds odd, but that's the Hebrew word. But Yahshua, no. That's just offensive to anybody who knows the Hebrew, Yahshua. They're trying to get the God name Yah into Jesus. They say Yahshua. No, that's wrong. There's so much ignorance here, but people could, if they sit down and learn some of this stuff, it's not hard. Sacramentalism is the idea. If I can just touch the right holy wall, if I can just make the right sign, that's what I will. You see? This is the worst of religion. And you expanded that so well. Everything that God stands for, his whole purpose. I've revealed this. In fact, you can show that particularly well in verse 6 here. Jesus says, I have manifested your name to the men whom you gave me, and they have kept your word. Don't you see that, the word? This parable. You have parallelism in the Bible where you say one thing, and you say the same thing in other words to reinforce it. The one statement reinforces the other. So he's given them the name, the immortality program, and they've accepted the word, which is also, the word is also God's whole plan. Isn't that nice? That's very illuminating.